All right, so a federal marshal got indicted today for murder of a beautiful black man. 59 bullets? Really? What I'm here to tell you, I don't know if I've actually made a video about this already, but, I kind of have a little mercy if on me if I already have. We're going about it the wrong way. I'm coming from in the trenches, inside this white community. I'm telling you, they're loving this. They love the fact that Derek Chauvin had his day in trial. They love the fact that they were able to go along with the white supremacy system. That's what this is about. And I'm emphasizing again right now that we're letting the white man have their way with their courts, with their system, with their health care, with their education system. My hero is Malcolm X. He just said straight up, let us go back. So, okay, wait, what do? We need reparations, straight up. It really, ultimately, you look at the 1965 Civil Rights Act, blacks need to be a protected people. Blacks need to be racially profiled in such a way that we're racially profiling them to make sure that, hey, these people, they need to be protected. Instead of just immediately speculated as a suspect. And then going from there, all that other stuff. I mean, with regard to the reparations, how do we do this? It needs to be cash. Again, that's another thing too. The dollar system, that's white man's money. And look, I'm big on cryptocurrency, y'all. This isn't going to stop. This racism's gotten worse. Okay, I hear this bullshit like, we gotten better since the 1950s, and then of course the 75 and 80 and 95. It's gotten worse, y'all. So I'm down here in Daytona Beach. The sheriff, oh my God, I forgot his name. Good thing I forgot his name. Sheriff of Volusia County. I've talked to deputies, former deputies, existing deputies. He's a radical. He almost got run, and he got run over on his bicycle. Hello, that wasn't an accident. And apparently there's a garbage truck around and saw the guy. I don't know. I haven't followed the case since then, but this is Volusia County, and from what I'm hearing inside this white community, these people are radical racists. They're worse than. Oh yeah, you're gonna be worse than Sarasota. I mean, Sarasota's not too bad, but there's some spots. Okay, so let me give you an example. Like Fort Pierce, there's a city over there called White City. Like really, dude, 1,700 population. It's White City for a reason. So it's pretty bad down in the Fort Pierce area. So you can kind of. Then of course you got Jacksonville, and then you got that whole damn panhandle, total complete mess. But yeah, it's really bad here in Florida. Obviously, you heard the whole cracker thing. That's because of these northern Floridians and Georgians. That's where that whole thing came from. And they really are. They're thugs, man. These white people are just, what the hell? But anyway, it's like I'm looking at this and it's like, this murder happened like back in 2016. Like this thing should have happened like years ago. Like really, all of a sudden this pops up now. I don't think it just popped up. Obviously, it's been a long investigation and all that stuff. But you gotta understand something, y'all. This is still going along a white system, and it's not working. You guys realize the fact that these white people still are oppressing black. And you got a lot of blacks who are being deceived into this idea of, we need higher education. Malcolm X, I mean, when he went and got married, he went to the probate court and he made the point that, all these white people were around. Lovely wife. It's a bunch of white judges, magistrates, putting all this information into the system. Their system. Chauvin and Family Services, their system. CDC is the white system. The what do you call that thing? The military. Did you know that the highest per capita of anywhere in the country comes from the island of Puerto Rico? It's because trust me, I know the people very well. They feel like they're more of a part of this country by serving, serving for what? A bunch of terrorist thugs? The only nation in the world that's ever used, maybe there's been others, but they don't seem like to say it, but that used weapons of mass destruction, nuclear weapons of mass destruction, nuclear. And it wasn't just, the Hiroshima stuff. It's also been recent, too. We used it in Afghanistan and Iraq. There's this new weapons that were being used. I think it's called the MOAB, mother of all bombs. It's this weapon that would go under, it wouldn't explode until it got way deep under the ground. It's really weird. And it would just wipe out all kinds of stuff that they wouldn't get it. Okay. And there's other things that they're using, too. But, of course, the FDA, that's 100%. Oh, look at us. We're going to work for the government. Oh, look, we got a black police chief. Understand that was created under the Constitution. The Constitution is still racist today. What we're doing is we're compromising. And me coming from white supremacy, okay, I'm still seeing more importance in the stuff that was ingrained in me. I'm finding more and more stuff that my ancestors were, these games that my ancestors were playing. And these white people will use, they don't ever trust a white person. And I'm telling you, there's stuff that Malcolm X didn't even know about with regard to. He said, all white people are guilty of being racist until proven otherwise. And it's worse than that, I'm telling you, it's way worse than that, okay? They think that because I'm looking like this, I like this color skin, and they think these white people thinking they can say these things around me. They don't know me, and then might be somebody in a group that knows me, like, oh, you're not, so you just sat around Jason Warner. I see it in my family. They are extremists. It's like, what the hell? What? There's some girls out there too. White girls, they'd be like, oh, I'm with you. I understand where you're coming from. Once you go back, you can't go back. Fact is, I've been to the nude beaches. I see them swinging it around. Okay, that is what it is. But there's a lot of white girls who say, look at me. I love the black pussy, right? I love my women like I like my coffee. Hot, black, and ready to go down. But here's the thing. I love the white girls too. I love the Eastern European, Asian, Brazilian, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, Mexican. Ooh, Canadian women are hot too. That's the thing. But like, why do you hear women say that they only date black guys, or the guys will say they only date black girls. I don't just do black girls. Why? It's because they know how to manipulate them. There's certain people that they're pointing out. They're targeting these people. They're predators. Okay. That's even when you see a white person. Okay. Now Malcolm X says I'm gonna say it this way. Okay. I'm gonna add to what he says. All white people are guilty until proven otherwise. I'm telling you right now, all white people are fraudsters and predators until proven otherwise. So this federal marshal got indicted, and they like that stuff. They just show him he's happy in prison up in Minnesota. I think he likes that stuff. I think he wanted to go play around with those guys. I'm not kidding you. It's not uncommon. But they really do like this kind of lifestyle. They do. That's what they want. We got to fix the systems that we got to do, y'all. Really, the system. Wipe out all the police departments. Not defund them. Just wipe them out. Replace them with. I definitely like the idea of like a mental health worker, and then of course the sheriff systems too. The FBI. I mean, look at these directors we've had. Bunch of white supremacists in the CIA and the FBI. I wonder who we've had as department, what do you call it, the Secretary of Defense. Now that I think of it. Have we ever even had a black Secretary of Treasury or Secretary of Defense?